Simple Cafe Sound, illustrated tutorials, short and sweet. Hey, you see all these here? Stereos, amplifiers, receivers? Well, that's what this video is all about, clarifying any doubts you may have about what to call all these. We'll be having a close look at each one of these words so that we know exactly when and where to use them. Starting with the word amplifier. So you can call any device which receives a weak audio signal and amplifies it to be strong enough to be heard loudly through speakers. You can call any of those an amplifier. Check out this video to learn more about audio signals. Anyway, I've been referring to this amplifier as a mini amp just because it's smaller than the typical amps. Well then, what do I call this one that I just got? A micro amp? A tiny amp? It really doesn't matter, but I'll tell you that a lot of people refer to these as power amps because that's pretty much all they do, power your speakers. Speaking of which, I just put out a review video for this if you want to check it out. And on to the next name you hear used a lot, receiver. And actually we just mentioned it when we said a device which receives an audio signal. So see, you can call just about any of these a receiver because that's what they're doing. They're receiving that audio signal. Whether it's through aux, RCA, optical, coax, and even HDMI. Even if it's just one audio source. But personally, I like to save the word receiver for the amps that can receive more than just one audio source. Even though, technically speaking, all amplifiers are receivers. Because I mean, if you want to amplify something, you have to receive it at some point, right? And so that's why the word amplifier and receiver are super interchangeable. What you can't easily swap in is the word stereo because that means to have audio playing from two separate points, like to the left and right of you. So if you only have audio coming from just one point, you can no longer call it stereo, at least not technically anyway. With all this, I can tell you that this modern speaker also has an amplifier, internally of course, and that's how it can get loud. And it certainly also receives sound, whether it's via aux, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi. I hope this helped, and maybe this video will too. Go on and explore the rest of my channel. Like to help me, share to help out others, and sub to stay in the loop. You can even support directly with the YouTube thanks button. Hope you get connected, and I'll see you on the next one.